Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Slaughtermelon here in World of Tanks, showing off probably one of my favorite tanks in the entire game, the Tier 5 British tank destroyer, the AT-2. Now this match I'm showing you right now, I didn't do, too particularly well. I didn't get, a Top Gun, I didn't get a Mastery badge, but I did have some wonderful, wonderful ricochets off the amazing frontal armor of this tank. Now this thing has, I should probably look up exactly how much armor there is and, do some YouTube magic and put the number up on the screen right about now. Really hope that I actually do that. But anyways, if you're top tier, as I am in this game, other tanks are going to have a really, really hard time getting through your frontal armor. Your only major weak spot is the commander's hatch, which I have covered for the most part. From the front,
We didn't penetrate their armor.
wrecking this T-95.
Enemy armor is hit.
The gun on this thing
Enemy is
is
hit.
amazing, firing well.
Enemy armor is
It fires
damaged.
amazingly fast.
We
It's
didn't
got
even
really
scratch
bad
them.
penetration. But because of the rate of fire, and if you aim for weak spots, you can do an amazing amount of damage in a very short amount of time. And I've got, I think it's the gun rate which increases loading speed. So I fire 20% faster. It's reload speed of like a second tops. So anyway, we're here on the München map, as it's called in the replay files, which is pretty good for an AT-2. If the AT-2 has an avenue or an alley with which it can, where it can point itself forward and the enemies can't flank it, it's going to be a great game for an AT-2. And so you saw that I had a couple of bounces before. Here I am showing up to them, wiping out this M4 crew.
Enemy vehicle
It's not really
destroyed.
that improved. And on the other side of this hill, there's a bunch of heavy tanks, which this Panzer IV is very bravely trying to deal with by himself. And I tried to go over and back him up. And then I realized how much of a mistake that would be because the KV-1, a Type 95 over there, and an M4, and artillery, and I think there's also some tank destroyers back there. So I decided to do something a little ballsy, and this isn't something that you do in any other tank destroyer. I have seen, like E-25 units, be this brazen, but they always die, and sometimes they get away with their speed. But with the AT-2, if you keep your front towards the enemy, you can do this to heavy tanks, to 3 heavy tanks that are your tier. And one of these heavy tanks is a KV-1, which has one of the biggest guns of all the Tier 5 heavy tanks. So, here we go. 3 heavy tanks, directly only Panzer IV coming back to that. That was a really good shot from him.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Try to get the killing blow with that Type 95. Hit that
Enemy
one.
armor is
And
destroyed.
then this
Enemy
KV-1,
armor is hit. Penetration.
he's very, very
We
risky.
didn't penetrate their
Because
armor.
he is
Penetration.
getting my frontal armor, so I
Ricochet.
get up in his face.
Enemy armor is
He's
hit.
firing my explosive.
Enemy is
That was
hit.
a friendly shot.
Enemy
But it's
armor is
okay.
destroyed.
And now look, we have just wiped out this entire flank, killed 3 full health, top tier heavy tanks in a matter of seconds. And I bounced God knows how many shots from those guns. Now watch this Panzer IV. He's not on full health.
Penetration.
But just watch this gun in
Enemy
action.
armor is hit. Enemy is hit. That one didn't go
almost.
through.
One
Enemy
more.
armor is damaged.
And he gets into cover. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't stay in cover. Ugh. And there's a Stug over there, and it's just that Panzer IV and
Enemy vehicle destroyed. We
Panzer
didn't
IV.
even scratch them.
And
We
I'm
didn't
wailing away.
penetrate
He's
their
got
armor.
pretty good frontal armor,
Enemy is hit.
but
Enemy armor is
not against
damaged.
this. Someone is about to get him, and wait for it. Wait for it. Panzer III-4 is going to get him. Come on, a lot of Panzers this game. And there we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how amazing the armor on the AT-2 is.